Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Popular WWE star reacts to Roman Reigns' stunning loss at Crown Jewel. A popular WWE star shared his reaction to Roman Reigns' stunning loss this past Saturday at Crown Jewel 2024. The original tribal chief reunited with the Usos to battle the Bloodline's Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga in a six-man tag team match to open the recently concluded Premium Live event. Solo Sikoa connected with two Samoan spikes on the head of the table at Crown Jewel and pinned Reigns to secure the victory for the Bloodline. Speaking with AC Odds, Wade Barrett claimed that with stars as popular as Reigns, it was difficult to justify losses such as these, as there is always a certain decrease in value every time such a thing occurs. Yeah, it's always difficult when you have a star the size and level of Roman Reigns. You don't want to see those guys losing often because every time they lose, their value in the loss decreases, said Barrett. The Raw commentator added that Reigns taking the clean loss would only motivate him to get back to the top of the company, to reconquer all that he had lost in the past few months. Hey, everything you thought you had in this industry, you were the top dog, you're no longer that guy. What are you going to do to make sure you can climb back up the mountain and become number one again? It's going to add fuel to Roman Reigns and his motivation to reconquer this industry, added Barrett. H/T. Fightful. Wrestling veteran Bill Apter recently suggested that Sami Zayn would ultimately be a member of Roman Reigns' team at WWE Survivor Series on November 30. Jey Uso interrupted Sami Zayn on this past Monday's episode of WWE Raw and invited him to tonight's edition of SmackDown. Apter recently predicted that the former honorary Uso would compete alongside Reigns at Survivor Series later this month. Hard to believe that there is dissension in the Roman Usos faction. I did not expect that at all. No one did. Now that Sami Zayn is in the picture, it's made things even worse as he supposedly inadvertently attacked Roman Reigns. This bloodline is a mess right now. I think though that Zayn will somehow wind up with the Roman team at Survivor Series and more dissension may happen there, Bill Apter said. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo recently suggested that Reigns may have wanted to get pinned by Solo Sikoa at Crown Jewel to enhance their storyline. It will be interesting to see what the OTC says to Zayn later tonight on WWE SmackDown. Should the underdog from the underground show up on the blue brand? The WWE Universe was left in disbelief as the indomitable Roman Reigns suffered a shocking defeat at Crown Jewel, a result that sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. Reigns, known as the Tribal Chief and leader of the Bloodline, has held an iron grip on WWE's top spot for nearly 3 years, building an aura of invincibility. However, Crown Jewel changed everything. Among those reacting was a popular WWE star whose response encapsulated the shock, respect, and awe felt by fans and wrestlers alike. As the news spread, fans turned to social media to see how the WWE roster responded to Reigns' loss. One of the loudest voices was none other than Cody Rhodes, a fan favorite who's been on a journey of his own in WWE, eyeing Roman Reigns' championship status for some time. For Cody, the loss didn't just signal a crack in Reigns' dominant reign. It reignited the fire within him to pursue his own quest for championship glory. Cody Rhodes is no stranger to the challenges of a championship pursuit. Having returned to WWE with dreams of holding a title that's eluded him for his entire career, he spent the better part of a year building his own legacy, all while watching Roman Reigns retain the WWE Universal Championship time and again. Cody's admiration for Reigns as a champion and leader has been vocal, but so has his desire to dethrone him. With this loss, Cody couldn't stay silent. Taking to social media, Cody posted, "Respect to the warrior that Roman Reigns is. What a reign. What a legacy. But maybe the time for a new path, a new name on that championship, is closer than we thought. Crown Jewel reminded us all that no one is invincible. Maybe it's time to finish my story." His message was a mix of respect and ambition, paying tribute to the immense challenges Reigns overcame to hold on to his championship for so long. Yet Cody's words made it clear, This was the moment he had been waiting for, the opening he needed to take his shot. Crown Jewel had proven that Roman could fall, and for Cody, that was all the inspiration he needed to reignite his own quest for the title. For fans, Roman Reigns' loss marked the potential end of an era. Reigns' reign was unlike any other, built on dominance, psychological warfare, and the bloodline's unwavering loyalty. Week after week, Reigns entered the ring not just as a wrestler, but as a symbol of WWE's power structure. His role as the head of the table wasn't just a title. It was a persona that represented his family's lineage and his iron-fisted rule over the WWE roster. Crown Jewel showed a different side of Reigns, one that fans weren't accustomed to seeing. He fought with his trademark ferocity, but his opponents came prepared with strategies that ultimately brought the champion to his knees. And as Reigns walked away from the ring, battered and visibly frustrated, fans saw for the first time a champion who looked human. The locker room's reaction was a blend of respect for Reigns and excitement over what his loss might mean for the landscape of WWE. Drew McIntyre, a former champion himself and a fierce competitor, also chimed in on social media, posting, "Roman Reigns has been the bar, but we've all been waiting for this. Time for a new era. I'm ready." McIntyre's statement echoed a sentiment shared by several top-tier stars who have repeatedly fallen short against Reigns. With Roman's loss at Crown Jewel, a wave of renewed determination seemed to sweep through the WWE roster. Those who once felt overshadowed by Roman's presence were now ready to step into the spotlight. For Cody Rhodes, the atmosphere in the locker room wasn't just a reaction to the loss, but a signal that things were shifting in WWE. He saw an opportunity to unite those who had waited for their moment and to prove that the era of the bloodline could, in fact, be challenged. Social media was a whirlwind of reactions from fans, as many couldn't believe that Roman Reigns, the seemingly unstoppable champion, had been defeated. For nearly 3 years, Reigns had ruled as WWE's most dominant force. His ability to withstand challenges from legends, fan favorites, and rising stars alike made him a force of nature in the ring. Crown Jewel, however, reminded fans that even the greatest could be brought down. Fan theories and speculation flooded forums and comment sections. Many wondered if this loss meant that Roman Reigns was preparing to take a step back, or if it was a strategic move to set up a new storyline. Others believed it was the start of Reigns' eventual downfall, an opening that other wrestlers could exploit. The most significant fan reaction, however, was to Cody's statement. Known as the American Nightmare, Cody's journey to return to WWE was inspired by a quest to bring honor to his family and to achieve a goal his father, the legendary Dusty Rhodes, had never accomplished. Fans knew that Cody's ambition was aimed squarely at Roman's title, and his message after Crown Jewel only strengthened their hope that he would be the one to dethrone the tribal chief. Roman Reigns' loss could very well mean a pivotal change in his career. He has shouldered the weight of being WWE's top star for years, carrying the company on his back and setting a standard of dominance rarely seen in wrestling history. With this loss, Reigns has an opportunity to redefine himself, to confront new challenges, and perhaps to make adjustments in his role as the tribal chief. This loss also poses questions for the bloodline. Will Jimmy and G Uso, and perhaps even Solo Sikoa, rally behind Reigns to bring him back to championship glory? Or will Roman's fall from the top cause fractures in the faction that could signal its end? As the next chapter of Reigns' career begins, fans and wrestlers alike are curious about how he will respond. Will he double down on his dominant persona, or will he evolve, potentially even turning away from the bloodline in pursuit of a new path? For Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns' loss is more than a career opportunity. It's a chance to finish the journey he started. Cody's return to WWE was driven by a deeply personal mission to complete the legacy of the Rhodes family. Roman's loss at Crown Jewel is the first sign that the time for that mission might be at hand. Cody's message of respect and ambition not only honored Roman's incredible run, but also signaled that he's ready to carry WWE's future. The popular star knows that with Roman vulnerable, the WWE Universe will be looking for a new champion who embodies heart, resilience, and a respect for the fans. Cody believes he can be that champion, and his message hinted that he might not wait long to prove it. As the aftermath of Crown Jewel unfolds, Cody Rhodes stands as one of WWE's brightest hopes for a new era. Roman Reigns' reign may not be over, but Crown Jewel has opened the door for a challenge that could change WWE's landscape forever. For Cody, Drew, and the entire locker room, Roman's loss is a rallying cry. And for WWE fans, it's the beginning of a thrilling new chapter in the ongoing saga of the Tribal Chief.